Hey everybody, I hope everybody's out there having a good day, and I want to thank everybody stopping by, and I'm hope I'm able to show you something that you haven't seen yet. Now my purpose in making this video is to show off my Zetsubo no Shima high round strategy and possibly teach you a few tricks for reaching the high rounds. Now my strategy is very simple, it's pretty laid back, but if you do not do it right, you can get messed up pretty quick. Now there's two spots where I recommend you turn around and shoot. One is right up under the generator, and the second one, you'll see the second one is as I'm running past the green pond. Once you get your score, as you can see, you can run as crazy as you want with that thing. It's very powerful. But I recommend that once your score gets to like 35 to 30%, you get back on route and start running this route like I'm doing, just so the zombies will line back up and stay in line and you won't get trapped. Make sure you have your shield when running this route, cause I get hit a lot and most of them are on my shield except for right here. That spider web messed me up right there, but make sure you have your shield. Me personally, I build my shield on generator A. No matter where I'm camping or where I'm running routes, that's where I put it. And I run through the bunker, zip line up, and when you zip line up, you have enough time to grab your shield before they start spawning. And then I zip line back down and run through the bunker again. But sometimes it gets risky if you haven't grabbed a carpenter and the barriers haven't been built back. As you're running through the bunker, they jump through the windows pretty fast. Now you have two guns over here, the Vesper and the ICR. I ended up having both of them late, like round 96. I gave up my ray gun. It's pointless. I had it to kill spiders, but after so long, they're not that bad. Just keep running past them. But anyway, I would pack a punch the Vesper and the ICR, and I would use the Vesper more because I wouldn't want to go up there and try to grab the ICR. Things get crazy pretty quick up there. Last thing about running this route, do not turn around and go the opposite way. I'm running this direction for a reason. I tried the opposite way a while back. It's a lot riskier how the zombies spawn, and I mean, you may like it, but like I said, the zombies cut you off a lot more running that way. Alright, to drop a few quick tips on you. What I like doing is I camp. I know there's a lot of players out there that thinks camping is cheating or whatever, but hey, that's what I do. I camp the lower rounds, like between round 30 to 50, 60. And then I start training after that because I don't like the way the zombies run on the lower rounds. You have some running slow, you have some running medium, and then you have some running fast. It's not too hard to train, but it's annoying to me. I don't like it. On these higher rounds, they all coming at you full speed. Now, if you're cool with camping but don't have a predetermined camping spot, you can check out one of my earlier videos. It's called my top 5 ZNS camping spots. All 5 spots are great spots. Just pick whichever one you want. It'll get you to the high round. Another thing is you're gonna need that magic bucket. And when I was playing this round, I didn't realize it until the 70s that hey, I needed that bucket, and I ended up having to grow a fruit plant to get it, and it was crazy because if you don't know, for every time you plant a seed, the amount of water you have to use slowly go up. Like, let's say you planted 4 seeds in one spot, it'll go up to 2/3 of a bucket to water at one time, and then eventually it'll end up at a whole bucket to water a plant one time. And what I like doing is I'll plant 3 seeds and I'll water all 3 of them each round. And what was happening is it's round 70 something, and I would have to water the plant, run to the blue again, water it, run to the blue again, and water it again, just for one round, and then having to do the same thing the next round just to get the fruit plant. When I finally got the fruit plant, I was able to do the ritual for the magic bucket. So my advice to you is to go ahead and get that magic bucket early as possible, as early as you can. Pretty much as soon as you get your skull, if you can get it right then. Now, one thing that I did learn is I was taught that you had to grow all four plants: a babysitter plant, a Venus flytrap plant, a clone plant, and what's the other one? Oh yeah, and a fruit plant. Now, I learned last game that you don't need a clone plant to do the golden bucket ritual. But if you don't know how to do it, just YouTube it or leave me a comment and I'll make a video about it. It's not that hard. Now, lastly, my two favorite gumballs to run are Arsenal Enhancement and Aftertaste when I'm going for these high rounds on Zesabo and Oshima. The Arsenal Enhancement, for obvious reasons, the more I can have my skull, the better. But I found out with the Aftertaste, I like cloning myself with Aftertaste because, for one thing, once you come back, even if you only had one notch on your Aftertaste, it's a full gumball when you come back. But let's say you have your Perkaholic and you go down, I would have some fruit plants ready because I would get revived back up with every perk except quick revive. And when I was eating the fruits, the only perk it could give me was quick revive because it was the only one that I didn't have. That's just a little trick I was using. If you do it right, you can have a lot of revives on this map. You you can get 3 from the machine. Then the most clone plants I've gotten was 4. And if you use the strategy I just told you, you'll have a lot of quick revives before the end of the match. But I want to thank you once again for stopping by, and I don't know what else to say, but this is Deli Dale and I'm out.
I got his host. He was the host of the game. I can't find with that because I got to keep my dollar. That's